boo is getting out on work release. Not if he don't pay them to be released.
Right.
Okay. Whatever happened to you, do your crime, you do your time, and that's it.
That's it.
Somewhere along the line, someone has to get money. Not only that, we talked about this last week when we talked about there are private prison systems that have family monopolies, meaning I own the prison. My sister owns the uniform company that uniforms the inmates. My brother owns the cleaning company, the launderer that does the laundry. My other cousin owns the food supplier that brings the food into the prison. My uncle is a lawyer. My aunt is a judge. And my third cousin twice removed is a bail bondsman. Talking about monopoly.
Right.
Okay, y'all got this thing on lock, but we're laughing, but this is really happening.
Yeah, and it's all, it's all based on money. It's not even about to rehabilitate any individual that's been incarcerated. It has nothing to do with that. Once a person gets incarcerated, it's like we had talked about, everybody has done some stuff in their life. It's just whether you get caught or not. If I was to get caught for some of the stuff that I've done in my life, God knows I wouldn't want anybody to throw the book at me. You know what I mean? But they throw the book at these folks, lock them up for God knows how long. And it's a wrap. It doesn't matter. Because you know what? We're going to get behind the scenes funding, and we're going to get outside funding.
Right.
Because the people that send the money for these people that are incarcerated, okay, they have to buy stuff inside.
They have to buy stuff inside.
So it's a money chase. I mean, it is a Fortune 500 industry. It's a money chase, and they're capitalizing on it.
And then they got snack machines in the waiting room.
Right.
They got vending machines where you could buy sodas.
You can buy see-through TVs.
You know, they have catalogs now that you can order stuff that only could be from this specific company.
Right.
I want y'all to think about this. If you're out there and you have someone incarcerated, think about this. It is not a luxury that they mail you a catalog from one specific company that you could get anything for your loved one. That is because it is private and somebody's getting a kickback from it. Okay? Realistically, somebody's getting a kickback from it. And so naturally they send it to you and they say they put up all of these rules and regulations. You could only have this and that, but it's got to be bought from here. It's a reason for that.
That's right.
I want to talk about money because one of the things that I found in researching the NASDAQ data, I looked through a long list of investors in the Corrections Corporation. Corrections Corporation of America and GEO are two companies that are on the stock exchange that are the biggest corporations in detention centers. The CEO of the CCA is Henry Wendell. Last year, he made $25 million per 80,000 inmates, and he owns 60 prisons.
Wow.
This man is a multi-billionaire. A multi-billionaire from the prison system. Then you have George Soley. He's the CEO of GEO Corporation. Last year, he filed $60 million. Plus, he made $23 million in bonuses for stock trades in an 18-month period.
Unreal.
And this is prison.
Yeah, it's prison.
You be like, I'm in the wrong business.
Exactly.
I'm in the wrong business.
We need to get together.
You know,
it's unfortunate. It's sad to say, but if they're making money like this, 60 prisons, okay, and he made how much money? The first guy that you were saying?
The first guy made. It says he made $25 million per 80,000 inmates. And he owns 60 prisons. That is mind blowing.
And you know the money he's doing, right? He's just flipping it.
He's just flipping it.
He's just
flipping it. Okay, but yet right here in Richmond, we have people who celebrate it. It's a new prison going up. This one's going to have air conditioning.
This one's going to have air conditioning, right? That's right. Yeah,
really?
Exactly which one you're talking about.
And before, I know that they said that we have 15 minutes, but I wanted to talk about, and I wanted to say, it's really, really important. I am pleased that anybody that's out there watching, if I'm not never offended by the phone not ringing, because that means that somebody's paying attention. Okay. And this is what we have to do to restore this village. One of the numbers that I wanted to throw out to you is at present in 2014, there is 92,000 juveniles in the juvenile correction centers across America. That is staggering when you talk about the next generation. We are talking about 14 to 18-year-olds that are incarcerated during the prime of their lives. No proms. Hold on a minute. Go ahead, caller. Good evening. You're on the air.
Yeah, how you doing this afternoon?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
Well, I kind of a cooler situation to talk about, which
Sure.
I know you ain't got much time.
That's fine.
And my thing is, it's bad that they're building prisoners because most of the black people is in them.
Exactly.
They just put it that way, but it is what it is.
It is what it
I
is.
mean, it's just, taxpayers funding it, and like you said, people making money too. And I make a long story short, not only prisoners benefiting, churches as well. I know it ain't got nothing to do with it, but they're making money too.
Right.
So it's bad, but every time I hear, we got air conditioning, and then I hear other guys, well, I ain't give her 6 months, or I ain't give her a year, but it's still, as a black man,
Exactly.
it still reflects on everybody else that's black.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I think, to me, black people are the most feared